He just wanted to scream at God and the Virgin Mary one last time. But he never expected they would actually answer. Tucked beneath the Alps, the Italian village of Montechiari felt frozen in time. Cobblestone streets, vineyards cloaked in morning mist, and the San Biagio Chapel perched high on a hill formed the heart of the community. At the center of the chapel stood a revered marble statue of the Virgin Mary, rumored to have wept blood during World War II, though never officially verified. The story lived on through generations. Giuseppe Alessi, 53, once a gentle, hard-working mason, suffered more loss than most can bear. In 1974, his wife Teresa died in a traffic accident. Years later, in 1982, his only daughter Clara was hit and killed by a drunk driver. After that, Giuseppe withdrew from society, sold his belongings, and lived like a shadow among his fellow villagers. Every Sunday, he sat in the back pew of the chapel, not singing, not praying, just staring at the statue, his eyes full of questions no one could answer. On a cold Friday afternoon, villagers heard loud crashing from inside San Biagio Chapel. Rushing in, they found Giuseppe, eyes wild, face pale, wielding a hammer and smashing the statue to pieces. The statue's head rolled down the altar steps, shards of marble scattered like broken bones. As villagers tried to stop him, Giuseppe shouted, "Where was she when my family died? She let my daughter rot in a wheelchair until she died. What kind of mother says nothing?" At that moment, a thick red liquid oozed from a cracked piece of the statue. Witnesses claimed the air turned heavy, oppressive, like being watched by something ancient and unseen. Giuseppe was arrested that night and transferred to a psychiatric hospital in Brescia. That first night, nurses reported he wouldn't sleep. He stared at dark corners and muttered, "She came, ... not like the statue, her face ... it was cold." Eternal sadness. On the third night, at exactly 3:12 a.m., staff found him dead. He was kneeling, hands clasped in prayer, eyes wide open in terror. No injuries, no trauma. His heart simply stopped. But what truly chilled everyone, a message was scrawled on the wall in what looked like black charcoal. "You have seen me, but you no longer have time to ask for forgiveness." No writing materials were in the room. No one entered. The security footage showed nothing unusual. After Giuseppe's death, San Biagio Chapel closed briefly. Then, Father Antonio collected the broken statue's pieces and encased them in glass inside a small side altar. Visitors began reporting strange experiences, a warmth emanating from the cold stone, faint singing in the night, even miraculous recoveries after praying by the broken pieces. To this day, no one knows exactly what Giuseppe saw before he died. But the message on his wall remains preserved in hospital records, unexplained. Villagers whisper one warning: the Virgin may be silent, but she is not deaf. And if you challenge the heavens, be ready for the answer. Some stories don't need hard evidence. They exist as warnings, signs for those who turn their back on faith, or mock what is sacred. Giuseppe was not an evil man. He was a man in pain, lost and desperate enough to scream at the heavens. But perhaps he never expected that heaven would actually answer. And not everyone is prepared for such a reply. If this story made you think, leave a comment below. Some things should never be desecrated. Share this video to spread the message. And if you've ever experienced something beyond explanation, tell your story. You never know. You might be the next to hear a voice from the unseen.